Okay, it's time for a back workout. This first one, we're at a lat pull down. You said I've got that wide bar there, and your hands should be wide, at least wider than your elbows. Make sure you're locked in. Make sure your back is straight. Keep your core engaged. Don't lean back. Just sit upright, okay? And here's the weird one. Okay, we're gonna pull it down. You got a full grip there. As you pull it down, I want you to angle it and rotate one side at a time. So pull it down halfway and then rotate just a little bit. Tuck one end in, as I should say. Tuck one end in. Pull it down, tuck one side in more. We're going to give you a different angle in a little while, but after you finish that one, then I want you to make sure you're locked in with stability. I want you to lean back, look at the ceiling, and then reach your hands over your head and work those abs. Okay, just like that. We're going to go for 10 of these only. Nice and smooth. Okay, work that ab, work those abs, work that core. Okay, here's a different angle. So you're sitting in the lat pull down. Your hands are slightly wider than your elbows or even than your elbows. As you pull down, I want you to tuck one side in and then tuck the other side in. Tuck one side in and tuck the other side in, just like that. Don't lean back or try not to lean back. Okay, sit forward and just work this exercise and feel that squeeze. Then make sure you're settled. Okay, lean back, look at the ceiling and raise your hands over your head and work that core, work those abs. After that, we're going to use that same bar and do an underhand grip. And make sure you're locked in. This time we are going to lean back. Lean back at about a 45-degree angle. Keep your back straight. Make sure your back isn't round. And bring the bar underneath your chest, lower than your chest. Also, as you're pulling it down, pull those shoulders back. Bring those shoulders back nice and smooth. Stay leaning back there. Don't try to pull the weight with your body, okay? Use your back muscles and bring the bar underneath your chest with your shoulders back. Keep your abs engaged and keep your back straight. You can do it. Now on this one, I've got 2 dumbbells. You can start with 5 pounds. Make sure your back is straight. You're leaning forward, and we're gonna do what I call a thumbs up butterfly, thumbs up reverse fly. And it's just like that. Notice that I'm bringing the weights up with my thumbs up first. Pinkies in. When you bring it down, make sure it's controlled. Don't let the weight swing. Try not to let the weight touch each other. Don't go down too fast. Bring it up smooth, bring it down smooth. That's all it is. It's like you're doing a reverse butterfly, but in the thumbs up position at the top. After that, okay, then I want you to rotate the weights just slightly, and you're going to bring it up. Notice this time my hands end up being wider than my elbows. Okay, this time your thumbs are facing in almost. Your back is straight. You're not swinging your body at all. And all you're going to do is bring that up, keeping the weights nice and wide. Go slow. Give me some slow, smooth contractions. After that, take 1 dumbbell. Now, for this one, you can use a 10 or you can keep that 5. You're doing a plank. One hand is on anything, preferably a stable bench, and you're just pulling that weight up, pulling that weight up. You got an underhand grip. Keep the weight close to your legs. Keep your back straight and make sure that arm, that supporting arm, isn't totally locked out. Bend that supporting arm if possible. Go ahead and switch hands and then do the other side. Nice and smooth. Underhand grip. And see how my elbow is coming past my back, behind my back? That's how high you want to bring that, all the way down and all the way up. Make sure you're not bringing the weight forward. Make sure you're keeping it back so that the weight is close to your legs. I'll show you from this angle again. Make sure you're not curling the weight like that. Don't curl it like that. Keep it back close to your leg as you bring it up, okay? Keep that shoulder back as well. Keep those abs engaged. Keep your back straight. Now we've got this one. Okay, you see my feet are facing forward, my feet are hips width apart. And we're going to do it the way most people do it when they're beginning. Don't shrug up, bring your shoulders back. So we're going to do it imaginary first with no weights. We're going to do a dumbbell deadlift. You're going to come down, bringing your hands just below your knees. At the point where your back starts to round off, that's when you stop. Try not to let it get too round. At the point where it starts to get round, stop. Okay, don't force your back to be round while you're doing it. Just like that. When your back starts to get round, come right back up. Okay, we're going to start simple here. Now we're going to use real weights. Your feet are both hips width apart, both feet facing forward. You're going to come down, just bringing the weights lower than your knees. And when your back starts to round, then come back up. And you see we're rotating those weights. So when you stand up, bring your shoulders back. You could do a mirror check, make sure your back is straight, and then stand straight up, squeezing your glutes and bringing your shoulders back. Here's the last one. We're going to tie it off with some bicep curls, basic bicep curls with a straight bar. You can use a light bar if you want. Shoulders back. Notice I'm not swinging too much. Notice my chest is out. Don't bend over and do it. Okay, stay upright and just bring it all the way down and all the way up. Let's use some light weights here. We're just trying to get some toned biceps. Okay, in this particular one, your hands, elbows, and shoulders are even. Make sure you don't lean back. Make sure you're standing upright again. Keep your back straight. Keep your abs tight. And let's rock and roll. Okay, that's a finisher. Thanks so much.